So, from putting your phone in rice to charging your phone at the wrong time to using the wrong cable. Yeah, 13 things you must not do with your smartphone. Starting with number one, don't put your phone in rice. You see, most people actually believe that putting their phone in rice, especially when it gets wet, it is going to help them to dry it much more faster. But no, if you do that, you are actually making your phone sick. Let me just put it down, because small particles can enter into the things like the speaker, the headphone jack, the charging port, and then completely ruin your phone. So rather than doing that, just shut your phone and put it in front of a fan to cool it off. It is that simple. So don't do that again. The second one is, when you get a phone call from a stranger, don't talk to them for more than 30 seconds, especially when you don't know them. Take for example, they call you and they are pretending to be someone else, or they call you and they are pretending to be customer care. Don't talk to them for more than 30, in fact 30 seconds. Don't talk to them for up to 30 seconds. That's just it, because they will not be able to steal your information, right? I know that. But one thing they will actually be able to do is to clone your voice. And once they can clone your voice, they can use your voice to impersonate anybody and ruin your name, ruin your reputation like that. So be mindful. They are not actually, nobody is going to, don't pick strange numbers. Don't buy. Another thing is, don't charge your phone in direct sunlight. You see, charging your phone alone eats up your phone. One. So charging it in direct sunlight is going to ruin your phone. Not just ruin your phone and the battery, but also ruining the screen. And funny enough, because we nowadays are going to buy cases to our phone, not just to beautify the phone, but to make the phone stronger. Some cases are actually thicker, which is actually going to strap it inside the, between the pouch and the phone. They're going to be it strapped in between. So be careful. Don't charge your phone inside the sunlight. And despite the fact that even some phones are actually going to shut down immediately they find that the temperature is going high, still it is bad to charge your phone in direct sunlight. Moving on to the fourth one, do not put your phone in the freezer. I'm not saying for YouTube experiment, for YouTubers who are doing experiments, the apps are different, they have multiple phones. But you, no matter what your phone is, especially when you are gaming, don't put your phone inside a freezer, because when you actually bring that from inside the freezer, the air, the warm air starts to condense around it and then spoils your phone from within. So it is very, very bad. Don't put your phone in the freezer. Number 5, if you get a phone call from a stranger and then before you pick it, they actually cut it and they want you to call back, don't call back. The reason is because most of all these strangers, they use premium numbers. So by the time you call them back, your call card, your airtime, everything gets drained off, and then they get percentages or bonuses based on everything, based on whatever you have left. So don't just call back. It is that simple. Don't put your phone in your back pocket and your breast pocket. I know, apart from the fact that you might sit down on your phone if you put it in your back pocket, but if you put your phone in your back pocket, it is actually much more easier for someone to walk through your back and pull it out. And imagine you're in a crowded place and someone just pulls out your phone. Who would you ask? Nobody. And then if your phone is in your breast pocket, forgetting it is there and then bending over, your phone is going to slip out and break. And I know you've done it before. Too bad. Another one is, don't shake your phone too much. I know this may sound weird, especially when you're dancing. Don't shake your phone too much, because when you shake your phone too much, it will not only ruin something like the stabilization of your camera, but it also ruin apps like your Google Maps, your Uber apps, and then destabilize the gyroscope, the compass, and then your phone is only used for making calls and texting. Too bad. So now you cannot use your Snapchat Maps or your Google Maps or your Uber Maps. Don't shake your phone. Whenever you want to dance, please drop your phone and just dance. Never skip phone updates. And this one applies to Android users, because most Android users feel that because they are small updates and they often come up frequently. The reason is because every Android is much more easier to hack than iPhone. So the problem is this: every time Android is always releasing a new software or new antivirus to make it your phone much more stronger and much more harder to hack. At the same time, hackers are also releasing different type of spyware, hardware, all the ways to make it more easier to access your phone. So you upgrading your phone all the time, it is making it less prone to risk compared to when you don't upgrade it at all. Never plug your phone into a random PC. The reason is because there are some viruses on laptops that can be transferable. Not all viruses, but some can be transferable. So the moment you plug your phone to a random PC, especially when it does not belong to you, so it's in a cyber cafe or in a public space, your phone can actually get the virus as well. Yes, phone do get the virus. Another thing again is never charge your phone with a cheap charger. It is cheap for a reason. There's a reason why chargers are cheap. And I've always warned you in the past, never use cheap things. Because if you use something that's cheap, it can just suddenly have a spark and then set your house on fire. It will not just be slow, you have to be changing it probably every 2 months. It may not be up to 2 months. You can change it every 2 weeks or every 1 month. So just don't charge your phone with a cheap charger. Get the premium charger from companies like Ugreen, Anker, or just the companies that make your phone. It is that easy. Number 11 is never charge your phone during a thunderstorm. I know that you may be like, oh, you can use a surge protector if used to protect your phone charger. No, sometimes this lightning can strike, lightning thunder can just blow up, and then it carries so much power it will actually burn through the extension cable, through your fuse, through your charger adapter, straight into your phone, and then blow up your phone. And then you'll be wondering what is actually causing it, that your phones are spoiled. Well, it's actually your fault. Why are you charging when this is thunderstorm? So don't just charge when it is thunderstorm. Never use an exposed charging cable. The reason is because when you use an exposed charging cable, especially when the wires are naked, you see, if these two wires, there are always two wires. If this one is sealed and this one is naked, there may not be any problem, but at the same time, that does not mean you should use it. But if this one, especially when the red and black, if the red is naked and the black is naked, and they mistakenly have a contact, you might soon call the fire department because your house will be on fire perhaps before they get there. It is going to cause a fire in your house and it is going to be very, very dangerous. And lastly, never use a cable from a stranger. The reason is because there are some cables now which you can actually get online. Funny enough, these things are for sale, so you can buy it even as a normal person on public websites like Amazon. Cables that whenever it is connected to a PC will download all the information on your phone to the PC. So thereby they have access to everything you have access to. So just be careful. So there are many more things you should not do to your phone, but these are the best ones I think that you have been doing to your phone and you should stop doing. Tell me which one you like the most, and I'll catch you in the very next one. Bye.